Good afternoon. You are tuned into Broadcast Houston with Danny Cole Live. I'm Danny Cole, and we are on site at Discovery Green for the Black Heritage Festival. And who do I have the privilege of speaking to this evening?
Hi, I'm VELMA TRAYHAM.
So glad to have you here, Ms. Velma.
Thank you for having me.
What brings you out to the Black Heritage Fest?
I'm one of the honorees, in which I am so grateful and humbled by. But outside of that, you know, the Black Heritage Festival, this is the fourth year. Bringing people, arts and culture and society together. It's just an amazing thing. And so even if I wasn't an honoree, I would be privileged just to be here right now.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you pay homage to the arts and culture and all those kinds of things. What exactly are you being honored for tonight?
The Black Heritage Honors Award, and along with Mayor Sylvester Turner, Darian Ward, Isaiah Carey, and some other phenomenal people. And you know, we've just been we do a lot for the community. And the most important thing is, a lot of times people do a lot and they want to broadcast what they do. So the people that are really doing some things, a lot of things behind the scenes and making a difference, I think that that's really, really important. And I am thankful for just being recognized for the great works that we're doing.
Fantastic. Well, will you tell our viewers a little bit about you and the organizations that you represent? You do a lot for Houston and for the arts, period.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually from Houston. Hey. I actually live in Atlanta right now. So a couple years ago, the Spirit of God led me out of Houston and wanted me to just continue with my legacy and to continue to build my empire. And I have been fortunate enough to work with all type of brands. I'm not really one that like to just kind of name drop, but I've worked with some leaders all over the world. And so what I do is I help people connect their brands to the audience. I am a marketing expert. And on top of that, I'm an author. I'm the author of When God Says Go, Turning Your Storms into an Unshakable Relationship with God, Leaving It All Behind. And what I am really, really inspired by is the ability to help other people, to encourage other people, to inspire them to keep on going, to not let temporary failure become permanent defeat. Because what happens is, oftentimes as entrepreneurs or as aspiring entrepreneurs, when we fail, we think that it's the end of the world. But for me, we gotta fail forward fast. Absolutely. So that we can continue to walk into the destiny of what God really, really wants us to do. Because if we never fail, we never get what God really has for us. And so I'm passionate about that. Our people need to be led by people that's like them, that's transparent enough to share our story, that's transparent enough to say, hey, you know what, you're not in this alone, but I've been through some things too. A lot of people are keeping things to themselves, and they're portraying to be perfect.
Okay.
But the Bible tells us that nobody's perfect.
None of us are.
None of us are perfect, and
Right.
the Bible is not a book that it shall lie.
Exactly.
Right?
I hear
and
you.
so I'm just excited about what God is doing, not just in my life, but in the life of people all around the world. He's doing things through natural disasters, like the storm. My heart and my condolences and my prayers are with the people that have lost some things and that have lost everything.
Right.
But oftentimes God will send a storm so that people can get what he's trying to tell them.
Right.
It takes a storm to get people to pull together. It
Right.
shouldn't take a storm to get people to work together. It should not take a storm for people to begin to like one
Absolutely.
another. It shouldn't take that. But God will get our attention by whatever measure.
One way or another.
One way or another.
You know, and I've recognized that sometimes people take on the victim mentality, but these circumstances don't just happen to us, they happen for us. I absolutely believe that. And thank you so much for having a heart of compassion to the people that are suffering. And I just want to know, was there anyone personally that you knew that was directly affected by hurricane or Irma or Harvey or the earthquake? I mean, there's been so much going on. Do you know anyone that was personally affected by either of those storms?
I know a few people that was affected, but in a minor capacity. But there has been a lot of people that I've personally just been giving money to and just sowing into. As far as Irma is concerned, Lord, Irma hit Atlanta, and
Right.
I live in a big house with a bunch of really, really big trees, and I was in the basement because I'm like, Lord, please don't let a tree come down on me.
Exactly.
I've been doing right, Lord. I've been fasting and doing what I'm
Right.
supposed to do. Please don't let the tree kill me.
Exactly.
And so I have been able to help people, and I've been helping in a way, in another great way, and that's just by interceding in prayer.
Okay.
Prayer is powerful, and it's
Absolutely.
one of the it's one of the things that people overlook because you don't get instant gratification with prayer.
Right.
Right? And so I've been interceding by praying for the people, and so that we will begin to have clarity, have wisdom, have knowledge, and have discernment of what it is that we are supposed to be doing.
Right, and I'm glad you said that because there's a lot of different ways that you can give hurricane relief.
Yeah.
And I think prayer is a major way. You know, you
That's
can dig deep into your pockets, you can give of your talents and services, but I think we do need to get back to the basics and prayer and really seek the face of our God and see what, you know, what we need to do. You know. But I heard you share a lot with us, and I want to talk a little bit now about the book that you have coming out. Will you tell our viewers a little bit about that book?
Absolutely. The most important thing about the book and what inspired me to write it is when God told me to go, I was a little bit confused as to why God told me to go. And so when I left, I had a really, really bad car accident that I should be dead right now. I was hit by a semi-tractor truck, and then I was spin around in the middle of rush hour traffic, and then I was hit by another car.
Goodness.
My car was totaled out. None of my airbags deployed. I was taken to the hospital by Lifeline. All I heard people saying was, "Is she alive?"
Wow.
So that was the crash that started it all. So can you imagine? First of all, God tell me to leave, and then when I get to where I'm going,
This
then
happens.
I have a crash. Okay, God, I'm trying to do what you
Did I
you
hear
told me
you,
to do.
Lord?
Did I hear you?
Right.
But what that let me know was God had a bigger assignment for me, and that I embraced my go moment. But that when you decide to follow God, it's not easy, because if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Absolutely.
Right? And so I realized that it didn't matter that I was having temporary downfalls, but God had a permanent destination for me.
Okay.
Right? And so I'm still walking, and I'm still along my journey in real time.
Okay.
This is real time.
Yes.
But I want people to be able to relate to me, and I want people to know that embrace your go moment. And in order to even go, you got to have a relationship with God so that you'll know when he's telling you to go.
Right.
If you don't have a relationship with God, you don't know when he's telling you to go.
Absolutely.
So when God says go, it doesn't matter if you're going through a storm.
Okay.
Keep on going. And then I have other ladies in the book that share their go stories too, from different perspectives, because we all at some point in life have a go moment. Rather I don't know if we're obedient or not to that,
Right.
and that's what makes the biggest deal right there, is if you're obedient. And so when God says go is the blueprint to overcoming obstacles that's keeping you in bondage and fear and doubt and disbelief.
Right.
And it gives you practical advice on how to overcome those things so that you can reach the next level of your destiny.
Absolutely. So where can they get a copy of your book?
I'm sure I'm on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. It's on all national distribution sites. And on my website, it's VELMATRAYHAM.com. You can get it there too.
Okay, awesome. And what's your social media for those who are not already following you?
Sure. Instagram and Twitter is Velma_Trayham. That's TRAYHAM. And on Facebook, I am official Velma Trayham.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you would like to share with our viewers?
Yes, I do. Entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, do not give up. And if you fail, just get back up. Temporary failure is not permanent defeat. And you got to fail forward fast. So if you don't fail, then you'll never be successful. So don't be afraid to fail. Don't listen to what people say around you. Don't listen to the people that have never been an entrepreneur telling you not to be an entrepreneur, because they can't tell you what God has for you. They can't tell you your destiny. So keep on going. Just keep on going. Every time you fail, don't just go through it, but grow through it.
Oh, I love it. Well,
Thank you, Broadcast.
Yes,
Thank you for having me.
there you have it, Ms. Velma Trayham. Fail your way forward. Don't let failure make you feel defeated. Once again, you are tuned into Broadcast Houston with Danny Cole Live. I am Danny Cole, and we are having a blast here today at Discovery Green for the Black Heritage Festival. Stay tuned for more.